delivery inspection. The engine needs to be adjusted properly, and each unit must be checked before the machine can be delivered to the customer. We will review the major points of pre-delivery inspection. The first inspection point is the transmission oil. The machine must be put on a flat floor, and soon after the engine is stopped, the oil level can be checked through the inspection window. Then check if there is a sufficient amount of coolant in the radiator and in the recovery tank. The pressure in each tire must be checked. The front tire on a single rider must be adjusted to 1.75 kilograms per square centimeter, and the rear wheel to 2.0 kilograms per square centimeter. This model is equipped with V-range tires designed for greater stability and durability at high speeds. Whenever the tires need to be replaced, you must use the V-range tires. The next step is inspection and adjustment of the brake. Check the free play at the end of the front brake lever. The play must be about 5 to 8 millimeters. Adjust it if necessary. Then check the brake fluid. It should be equal to or higher than the lower indicator level. To facilitate this check, the side stands should be down and the handlebars should be completely turned to the left. The free play for the rear brake is checked visually by the height of the brake pedal. The end of the push rod of the rear brake must be seen inside the linkage hole. Then check the level of the brake fluid. It must be up to or higher than the lower level. The free play for the clutch lever must be 5 to 8 millimeters at the end of the lever. Adjust it if necessary. The next inspection item is the steering. Move the handlebar to the right and left and see if it moves smoothly. Be sure that the cables are free at all times. Then check if the suspension system functions smoothly. The next item is the auto lube pump. In this part of the service video, we will refer only to air bleeding from the auto lube pump. We will talk about synchronizing the auto lube pump with the carburetor during troubleshooting of the carburetor. This is the pipe for air bleeding. Remove the pipe from the holder. Allow the oil to come out until air bubbles are no longer seen in the oil. After all the air bubbles have been bled from the system, replace the pipe back to the holder and fasten it with a clip. The standard plugs for the RZ500 are NGK type BR9HS or ND type W27FSR. The length of the thread is 12.7 millimeters. When the plugs need to be replaced, you must use plugs having this length. This chart shows alternative plugs that you may use. The next item of inspection is the ignition timing. This timing can be checked through the inspection window on the crankcase cover. Start the engine, then connect the lead cable of the timing light to the number 2 high tension cord and check if the marking on the case matches the rotor mark. Then the engine idle speed must be checked. After the engine has been warmed up, check if the idle RPM is 1250 RPM on the tachometer. If it is not, turn both throttle stop screws equally until the correct idle speed is obtained. We will now review Yamaha's new technology that is featured